Hey everyone, welcome to the April Buy It Now sale. What are we doing? Well, once a month on the second Tuesday of the month, I do my Buy It Now sale. I pick 5, 6, 7 items and I put them out there for you guys to purchase. I am not a dealer, I don't make my living selling stuff, but I do buy a lot of stuff off of eBay. I do buy a lot of stuff at shows. I do buy stuff from dealers. And I kind of have a knack for finding things at a good price. So just because I have the item, I'm not going to stop myself from still finding it at a good price. If I can find it at a good price, I will pick it up and I will put it out for you guys to buy so that you have a chance at sharing in at some of these deals. You hear me talking about the notes? This is my way to provide them to you with a great price. So you guys know the drill. I'm going to put up a note, show you the note, show you everything about the note, tell you a little bit about the note, tell you the book value on the note, and then give you my price. If you are interested in bidding, all you have to do is leave a comment down below for the item number and go ahead and put the actual price there so I know that we both know what the price is. I want to know that you know what the price is, and that way I know that we have the right item. For instance, if I put item number one, $100, and you want to buy that, leave a comment down below that just says, buy it now, item one, $100. That easy. If you are the first person to leave a comment for that item, I will reply to you with sold. And then I will ask you to reply saying how you would like to purchase, how you would like to pay for the item. When you do pay for the item, in the memo line, please make sure that your address is there, or send me an email with your address. I don't care how many times you've bought something from me. I don't save that. I have no business saving your information. That's why I always ask you guys to make sure to include your address, because I do not save your information. That's wrong. All right, payment methods. Let's take a look at this. I do have to say I can only sell to residents of the U.S. right now. I'm not doing international shipping. I'm not even going to attempt to send anything to Canada, not with the idiot in chief starting his global trade war. The last thing I want is to be an international smuggler, so I'm just going to keep the stuff in the U.S. for the time being. I apologize to everybody else. I didn't vote for the guy, so anyway, that's his doing, not my doing. How do you pay? Here we go. I accept Zelle or PayPal, and that would be at stupluback@msn.com. You can do Cash App, $StewPluback, or you can do check or money order, and that would be to me, Steve Plemanik, P.O. Box 171, Russell, Illinois 60075. However, this particular time, I'm going to be out of town when this auction goes live. So if you pay with check or money order, it's going to be 2 weeks before you get the item, because it'll be 2 weeks before I get home. So this time alone, I'd prefer Zelle, PayPal, or Cash App. Not required. Just be aware that if you do check or money order, it may take a little longer than normal for me to get it shipped. I'll bring the stuff with me, and if I can verify everything, I'll send it out from where I'm going to be. You guys know where I'm going to be. Yeah, the easiest way this time would be Zelle or PayPal or Cash App. So whatever price I have on the items, that's the price. That price includes shipping. No discount for check or money order this time, because like I said, it'll actually be harder. All right, so let's knock these out. I've got, what do I got? 6 items this week. Item number 1. Starting out with an easy one. I've got a large size $1 silver certificate. This is the 1923 $1 silver certificate. And yes, it's circulated. This one is FR237 if you want to check it yourself. Signatures of Spielman and White. And I'm gonna zoom in on this one. You can tell that yes, this is a circulated note. But it is a decent example of the note. I'm not saying it's uncirculated at all. Definitely a circulated example of the note. Got some handling, got some creases, got some folds. It has been used. Looking at the back, you can see the crease, how heavy they are, and then across the center as well. And you can see it does have a little bit of marking over here. But overall, if you do not have a large size note, this is a great way to get a large size note into your collection, and fairly cheap. These notes in a VG8 book out at $40. And a VF20, you're talking $65. So 40 to 65, that's the range that you're going to see these in. Sometimes more, sometimes a lot more. You know me, that's not going to be my price. If you're interested in item number one, the 1923 silver certificate, I'm going to let this go, including shipping, for 35 bucks. So $35, you can have item number one, the 1923 silver certificate. Number two. This is a $20 emergency currency from World War II. You can see here a series of 1934A. It does have a centerfold. It does have handling on it. It is a little bit dirty here. No big deal. You can see this crease pretty solid here. A little bit of creasing here. Let's go through this one pretty close. You can see on the top, it's definitely been through some machines. It's got marks as if it's been in a wallet at some point. So yeah, certainly a circulated note. Who is that? Montague on this side, and I don't even remember who that is. But anyway, this one is the Hawaii note. You can see it's got Hawaii here. Here it's got the brown inking on it. If we flip it over, you can see it's got the Hawaii overprint as well. Let's look at the back of this. Once again, you can see that centerfold. And as we come in, it does have handling. Like I said, this is not a mint uncirculated note, not a crisp uncirculated, but this one is a decent note for the grade. The color is still there a little bit. It is a little bit darker over here, but overall a decent note. Good example to get in there. If you're sick of buying $1 Hawaii notes, the 20 is a cool pickup. This 34A, the FR number on this note is 2305. And in a VG8, this is $75. In a VF20, it's $200. This is much better than an 8, and it might, on a good day, might get that 20. Probably closer to the 12 or 15 range. But like I said, on a good day, maybe it gets that 20. Anyway, so in an 8, it's $75. In a 20, it's $200. My price on this, if you are interested, this is going to go for 95 bucks. $95, and you can have the $20 Hawaii emergency currency from the 34A series. That is number 2. Number 3, make sure I do these right. I recently went through my box of stuff, and to be more specific, I went through my box of stars. And I pulled some, and I was going to send these back to the bank. This is a strap of 100 star notes, and all of these are circulated. Some of these have slight tears, some of these have writing, some, whatever the case is, there's something not perfect about each of these. So I decided to cull some of my stars. I had almost 1,000 of them. So I pulled this group of 100. These are all from the series of 2017. And yeah, like I said, going through them, these are all circulated notes. They're all stars. And I was going to just take them back to the bank and put them back into circulation. But I thought before I do that, if you guys are interested in a full strap, 100 notes, all stars, if you're interested in buying 100 2017 star notes, I'd give you guys the chance to do it before I took it back to the bank. Now, since I'd be taking it back to the bank, clearly I'm not asking $1 million for these, just enough to cover my shipping and the supplies and stuff like that. If you are interested in buying the 100 2017 circulated star notes, you can have the 100 notes for not $5 a piece, not $4 a piece, not $3 a piece, not even $2 a piece. You can buy all 100 of these for $125, and you get the whole strap of stars. That is item number 3. But wait, there's more. These were all 2017 stars. I have another strap of stars, also heading back to the bank. These are from 2017A, 2021. There might be some 2017s in here as well. Yeah, there's some 2017s in here as well. So yeah, like I said, I pulled a total of 200 stars. I culled 200 stars from the box, and I was just going to take them back to the bank. These are all 2017s. That was 125. This is item number 4. This is the mixed lot. So I've got the 2017 lot, item number 3, the mixed lot, item number 4. If you want these 100 stars, same price, 125. So item number 4, 100 stars, 125 is the price. Number 5. This is a fun one. Check it out. We have a Series 1922 $10 gold certificate. Large size gold certificate. Cool note. I always call this the Charlie Brown note because even though he's got hair, at a glance it looks like a big old bald head with just a little squirrely Q there, curly Q on the top. I shouldn't really make fun of Michael Hilgis, but that's just the impression I always got. That combined with the gold and the black reminds me of Charlie Brown so much. I call it my Charlie Brown note. The $10 gold certificate from 1922. This one is circulated. You can see on the top there, it's got some, it's got some issues. That's fine. No big deal. Just not hiding anything. You can see that crease there. It looked like at some point it got wet because the seal here looks kind of washed out, making the numbers making the seal hard to read, making the numbers a little bit more difficult to read as well. It's a Spielman in white. And just checking the bottom, you can see, once again, not perfect. And let's look at the back because that's where you can see everything. You can see how clear it's got the folds here. And if we look at the back of the note, that lets you see how much dirt is there, but it still lets you see that orange color, that goldfish orange on the back. So this one is certainly a grade 8, maybe a 10. Most likely going to be a grade 8. The 1922 gold certificate. This one is FR 1173. And just to give you an idea in price ranges, a VG8 sells for $175, a 12 sells for $200, and a 20 sells for $325. So even a VG8 is $175. What am I going to ask for it? Well, this is item number 5, and if you're interested in item number 5, the bid on the 1922 gold certificate, $10 gold certificate, is going to be $135. So, yeah, $40 under a VG8. So, item number 5, $135, the $10 gold certificate. That's number 5. And the last item I'm going to do this week, this is pretty cool. I got a $100 bill from the 1934A series. This particular one happens to be from Chicago, and if we look at this note, it's got a little bit of dirt here in the corner, a little bit of handling across the top. Part of a print line, not an error, just part of a print line, noticing it, calling it out. The color is slightly dark. The white is not bright white, so it has been handled. But as we look at it, let's look at the back. Once again, it looks more like dirt from rubbing on dirtier bills than anything else. It does have one fine crease here, it looks like, and it looks like there's a fold here. I can't zoom in any closer, but you can see the hard crease here, and you can see the fold in the paper here. And as we go through the rest of the note's pretty good. I would call this a 30, 35, between 30 and 40 maybe. So yeah, really nice condition on this one. It has the modified obligation. This note is legal tender for all debts public and private and is redeemable in lawful money, no longer having the gold clause on there. So that's interesting. This particular note, like I said, overall is nice. I mean, you're talking between 30 and 40 for a note that's almost 100 years old at this point. The 1934A $100 bill is FR 2153. And in a VF, it's $175. I'm not even asking that much for it. You can have this note for $145, and this one is yours. Item number 6. All right, so that's what I got for you guys this week. Like I said, when you leave a comment, I will reply. If you are the winner, I will put sold. And please reply back with the shipping method. Once I tell you it's yours, tell me which shipping method to look for so that I know which I can figure out who paid for what. Just makes it easier on my part. Guys, thanks very much. I appreciate it. I'll get the stuff out to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.